Welcome to part 3 of the Sonic Adventure Let's Play. Hey, and I am sorry for that whole delay. I actually thought my Dazzle crapped out on me. But no, I actually had to give it a week. So it'll actually work again. And I tested it on my PS3. The light was on. And I tested it while the laptop was off. The light was on. But the laptop was off, so I didn't think it would work, so I tried with the laptop on. Guess what? Green light was on. So I was a little mistaken, so if you saw that post on my channel, well, please ignore that. It was pretty much false alarm. I'm sorry to keep you guys waiting. But let's not get into technicalities and talk about the actual gameplay. So we have the ice key, a rock conveniently, he falls, and it opens up a new path for us. As you go into the path, you ride the wind current to this area, you drop the key here, and it opens this ice door. I wonder what this could be. You jump over the lake, and then you climb this ladder, and you'll go to Ice Cap. Yep, that's right. Making a return from Sonic the Hedgehog 3, we have Ice Cap Zone, and that's really wonderful collision detection there. But compared to like Sonic 3, he's Ice Cap. This place has definitely changed. You're still going through caverns, but you're not going through a labyrinth. And so you don't have to worry about that. And also enjoy this music while you can, because you're here for like 31 seconds. But now we're in the second area. I didn't attempt to do the shortcut because I do want to show this off. I don't want to speed run and get you guys crazy. Also, one minor gimmick in this level, you can grab on icicles. Well, obviously you can't stay on them for too long because, well, they're icicles. Well, you'll just easily slip off. And I missed the icicle. Now watch. It's not my fault. I'm trying to grab onto the icicle, but I don't grab onto it. That's pretty much what I mean. That's what I meant when I was talking about like the collision detection, like from last part. Or I think it was last part. It can be a little finicky in some areas, as I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's the second section. But you're probably thinking that, wait, there's no snowboard section. So you go through here. Oh my God, avalanche! So what do? You snowboard. Or just when you think they forgot to put the snowboarding section, and you're pretty much here. And the snowboard, well, yeah, it is controlled a little finicky. I always thought that Sonic Adventure 2's snowboarding was a lot better, but this is still good regardless. Unlike 06 though, where it was completely butchered, or later on, the snowboard actually goes by momentum. You can hold forward. The only reason why you want to hold forward is to get extra speed. It's not like 06 where it's pretty much mandatory. This is something 06 didn't do. Yeah, you can do tricks. Which makes this 10 times better than how it controlled in Sonic 06. I keep mentioning that game. Why? You can die in this part of the stage, by the way, but you really need to try your hardest. You need to try your hardest to die in this part of the stage. Where you'll be, and even if you do, you'll be known as a loser by doing so. Oh, anyway, and we're actually at the ending stretch. This is the path I usually take. This is also required to be one of the missions in this game. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, exclusive to the DX port is a mission system. Um, after you after you beat a character's story, I believe, a character's story, I believe, you'll unlock like a mission mode for that character. I only show off like one mission, and because some of the missions in this game are stupidly designed, and like in the Tails story, you have to go through that very same section while going through gates, while at the same time trying to beat Sonic. Like, it's stuff like that. It's like, no, no, I'm okay. It's good. I'm not doing that. So, yeah, just head up this hill, and we meet you with the boxing glove of the echidna himself, Knuckles. Yeah. That's, well, this is pretty much Knuckles for you. Scott Dreer, you do a good job. But yeah, now we're introduced to our first character battle. Oh, you wanna know how these go? Oh, like that. Yep, that's how character battles are in this game. I hesitated a little bit because of the invincibility frames. But you can pretty much hit Knuckles or Gamma real easily. It seems that these character battles are kind of pointless, honestly. But then we drop the Chaos Emeralds. Let's see. So why did Knuckles attack Sonic? We'll find that out in Sonic's story. Not just yet. Although we'll be hinted here. What was that? Alright. Hey, that's like the most pathetic excuse for a comeback I've seen. That's something like a child would come up with. He's like, I know you may have not heard it, but he's like, me? What about you? Like, that's pretty much a what was he thinking moment. Right there. But now, Chaos, unfortunately, has absorbed 2 emeralds, turning him into Chaos 4. Which leads to my least favorite boss in the game. Although, it's no surprise because it's pretty much everyone's least favorite. Chaos 4. Alright, so you're in the lake, which has suddenly grown in size and has lily pads. You obviously don't want to go into the water, but even then, like, it's not like actual water. It's basically like, it's syrupy, like water. Like, it's thick. So it takes a while for you to sink or drown or lose rings. I don't know. I actually don't know what happens if you stand in the water too long. He has a tail wave attack, and he'll try and destroy the lily pad that you're on. And then the fight itself is kind of boring. My advice here, though, like I said, the water is very syrupy, like really thick. Like this has got to be the thickest water I've ever seen in a video game, nonetheless. But my advice is, if you're in the water, constantly jump and home and air dash to a lily pad. And this way you don't get hit or die. Like I said, I really don't know what happens. And so what's the other? Now I wonder what's the other reason why this is the worst boss fight. Well, obviously Tails and Knuckles were in the same cutscene before this boss battle. Alright? Okay, keep that in mind. keep that in, I repeat, keep that in mind. But yeah, that's pretty much the fight. It's, like I said, it's pretty dull, pretty fast. And then now we have the egg carrier. There are obviously better egg carrier designs. Since this one's not terrible, it's just, eh. And, yeah. Look at that. Look at the egg carrier here, though. It's so blurry. Like, well, then again, this is a port, or made like an HD port, but this was like a port of a game. I think that was released in like 1998/99. And so, not much else to talk about at the moment. Graphically speaking, in terms of like character models and such, in the DX port, the characters look like they're made of plastic. Heck, however, it doesn't look like that when it doesn't look like it when you're, especially on the PS3 version. It doesn't look like it when you're playing in this with like regular composite cables. But if you're playing this with like the HDMI cable, well, the characters are really shiny in this. The characters are really shiny in this port. And what you just saw there was me using the spin dash. That's the one thing I like about this game, the spin dash. It's like you can literally launch yourself of using the jump button from an incline, and you'll get like massive air, like more air you can think. So yeah, the tornado. So this is probably the only time until Sonic Lost World where we're ever going to see the tornado in 3D. I mean like the regular tornado. Alright, so we have our first minigame, Sky Chase Act 1. And this is obviously very different from the Sky Chase level in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. You're not controlling Sonic, but you're controlling the plane itself. And the means of defending yourself, you shoot like bullets. Well, I guess for some reason Tails decided to have like a defense mechanism to shoot bullets. You can also lock onto an enemy, and it'll launch like multiple shots. It'll launch multiple shots on the enemy, and it'll hopefully destroy him instantly. Fun fact about this stage: if you're playing the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic's character model, well, is actually the classic model, and from what I've seen, it looks like it's Saturn graphics, like Sega Saturn graphics. Also, in one of these Sky Chase levels, yes, there's more than one, is that you also have to be fighting a Dragon Boss. This was like in the beta version of Sonic Adventure 1. I believe the Dragon Boss is still there within the game's coding. And I think if you give, like, I think a model and like actual programming is there, or so you can see like in action. But again, I'm not really too sure. But yeah, this is straightforward. You just shoot the enemies down, and then not much, again, not much else to talk about. We're actually nearing the end of Sky Chase. I think there's an emblem or an achievement that if you shoot all the enemies down. Um, but I never really attempted that, so I'll never know. But yeah, we completed Sky Chase Act 1. So we're about to head to the egg carrier and wait, what is he doing? Don't! Yep, the first Sky Chase level was entirely pointless. Because we don't get on the egg carrier. No, we just get shot down. Oh, and somehow we get and somehow Sonic and Tails get separated. By the way, this falling sound effect sounds stupidly 8-bit. And the crash sound sounds stupidly 8-bit as well. Ugh. There's a random little girl there. Oh yeah, fun fact here. Also in the Dreamcast version, for some reason, Sonic's eye glitches up. His pupil like rolls like a slot machine. I have no idea. That's like a weird glitch. I don't know what is. But yeah, that's pretty much part 3. We're gonna be heading into part 4 next Monday. So I am GameMan5804, and you guys have a great day. That was a little too soon.